Hi, myself Ranjot Singh, and me and my group is going to give you the introduction about analysis of case, which name is Fodare Power Limited versus shearn. So we have four members in this group: Hapreet Singh, Ranjot Singh, myself, mansimran Singh, Gurpreet Singh, and me. I'm going to give the introduction of this group, and my other member will cover the rest of the part of the case. So in this group, you know, as we know, every nation has its own legalization which governs the companies in the nation. In Australia, the Corporation Law Act 2001, which is Act of Commonwealth, assigns certain duties and obligations over the directors along with the officer of company when they discharge the duties given to them and when they exercise the power put on them by giving in such position November 2001. So in this group, the case of 41 millimeter and share section 49 is such a case where the sole director of the company had breached the director duties laid down under Act Morris 2014. The following parts contain a discussion over the case of present assembly of the case, whereby the duties breached by the director and the decision of the case have been adequated. So my other colleagues will cover the rest of the parts where the duty have been breached and the penalties made by the court. Thank you.
My name is mansimran. Today I am talking about the case study and the group assignment which our group made. We chose the case about Fodare Private Limited versus shearn. And in this case, my group member told about the introduction and the whole case, and he will also give you the relevant information about the case as well. Now, furthermore, I'm gonna discuss about the duties breached and some other relevant information about the whole case and the things which going on that time during this case. In this case, we found out like there is an eye-opener decision of the recent times which was given by the Supreme Court of New South Wales. In this matter, shearn was the sole director of a company at such time period when the property of the company was sold. The defendant had cleared all of the registered mortgages and had diverted the funds amounting to the value of $383,000 in her personal bank account, and she was also diverted a sum of $251,000 for paying up, as well as discharging the mortgage over the property. Eventually, the company was wound up. In this matter, her daughter was also charged and the ground as same as scope of constructive trustee. And the duties breached. As per section 180 SC, the civil duty has been imposed on the directors of the company, which indicates that the director of the company has to use their authority along with undertaking their obligation in this manner which flows down. So these kind of the duties breached in this case, and the other parts gonna be discussed by the other three members. Thank you very much.
I am Harpreet Singh Brad. I'm here to talk about the analysis of a case which is Fodare versus shearn. And as my colleagues are already talk about the introduction of the case and the duties breaches by the director. Now I'm going to talk about the decision of the court and the conclusion at the end. Decision of the court. At the very beginning, the court stated that no allegation has been made against the sale of the property, which took place at the value stated in the application given by the plaintiff. A substantial sum was owed to Bruce Dennis by the company, and the director and her daughter were aware about the company being in debt due to sum paid by them, which resulted in no money being left for the payment to be made to Dennis. With regards to the property being asset of a trust, the evidence could not let the judges to state if there was or there was not the case. So the court considered it is crucial to consider the events which led to Dennis' debtness. The court considered that the awareness of a shearn with regards to the payment of sum resulting the company having insufficient balance to pay off with debit were not much significant. This purpose had to be proper purpose to may led to the contravention of the duty stated in the previous part. The money held in the trust was held to be held in a metropolitical sense. Further, as shearn was the sole director of the company, it was held by the court that she had the duty safeguard the fund of the company and only used them for discharging the liabilities of the companies for corporate purpose. Now I'm going to talk about the conclusion. To summarize this case, there was a sole director in this company which was held by the court to have a breach of the duties of acting in the best interest of the company, and which was in a good faith, and along with the breaching of her duties of acting for a proper purpose, not making an improper use of the portion or the money to act irresponsible vigilance and care. So this case was breached as a director and caused some of the funds for the sole property of the company and her family. Thanks, that's all about.